Okay. I think the encoder restarting the encoder worked. We'll see how this goes. All right. Today is March 7th, 2025. This is part 11. We are pretty much all caught up. We got one more video to upload to YouTube today. And that would be from Monday and Wednesday's live stream. How's everybody doing today? I think we're gonna be doing one or two mainline missions, maybe three mainline missions. But we got a good amount of side quests to do. Again, this is our first playthrough, and I'd have no plans of 100%ing it on my first try. I made me a cup of coffee before I started the stream 15 minutes ago, and now it's cold because I forgot it was sitting here on my table for the last 10 minutes. Don't you just hate that? Hey, what's up, dudes? How's it going? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. My eye is no longer itchy, so I haven't touched it. And the lump has gone down by like 60%. I no longer look like I got punched in the face. Yeah, I got a sty eye, pink eye. Yeah, I didn't touch it for like 3 days and oh, it's been so hard. How did I do it? So I have these gloves that are made of Velcro. And it's kind of like it came with like a ball that's like a tennis ball. And it's supposed to help kids learn how to catch a baseball easier with their hand or catch balls better with their hand. And I've been using that, and the outside surface of it feels like sandpaper. So my thinking was, I'm really gonna hurt myself if I rub my eyes with these gloves on. And it worked. But the gloves are off. No, my eye is no longer itching and burning. I had some meds to take care of that. Mostly Benadryl. Yeah. I'm doing good. Doing good. How are you? I'm doing good. That's right. No music video reactions until I can show my face again. Holy crap. How are you having ridiculously long sorry, I can't read. I just woke up 30 minutes ago. How are we having ridiculously long loading times? My game loads up in 10 seconds.
So what's it gonna be?
What the fuck? My games are on a 4 terabyte SSD. Solid state drive. You know the not the hard disk drive, but the solid state drive. So my brother has this game on an M.2 drive, but his is only a 1 terabyte drive. And my brother only has like 2 games installed. Every time he plays a game and finishes it, he uninstalls it. So to save space on his M.2 drive. But yeah, he loads the game. His loading times are super quick. Unfortunately, both I have 3 slots on my motherboard, but I can only use 2 at any given time. I can't use all 3 because it'll disable one of the PCIe gen. It'll basically knock down my graphics card to half speed, and I don't want that. So I have a 1 terabyte drive for my Windows, and I have a 2 terabyte hard drive, M.2 drive for my raw recordings and video editing. Like, I'm doing a raw record along with this stream on that drive. My games are on that. So I'm thinking, no, I have a micro ATX motherboard. That's why my M.2 drive amount is limited. But I can alleviate the issue by getting a external hard drive that's M.2. If I can get an external M.2 drive with a USB-C cable and connect that to the computer, I can move my my recordings to that drive, and then the 2 terabyte that's on the motherboard, I can move my Steam folder over to it. Okay. I got my pleb look. Excuse me.
What's the hold-up, innkeeper?
Mein Gott, wo liegt das Problem?
Let's switch over to this. I killed an NPC to take these clothes. There's some NPCs that have like really good lavish clothes. I stole this from an NPC. It's the noble chaperon and the let me see. And the Lord's overcoat. All right. Okay, what are we up to today? Ooh, we're gonna be dueling. Opus Magnum, that's in the first map. Beyond the grave. Find the seal in the tomb. Take the map of the underground from the hanging thief. Okay. Oh, okay, yeah, we're gonna be we gotta recruit. We gotta recruit.
Stop that whistling.
What a nice day.
We got a nice hammer. to punch you in the face with it. Oh, by the way, off stream, I decided to finish the last quest.
Where's that beer?
I decided to do the last quest for our dog companion
A large beer for me.
off stream. Because it was literally like the last quest. We did everything on like the first couple of, I think it was like a part 3 and part 4 where we were doing the mutt quest line. Because now I have the ability to travel back to the first map. Oh god. My game is running slow because it's on an SSD.
Is something. Stop! You fucker! Someone! Someone me, dog.
Ooh!
Get out of here, cutting! One more blow and he'd be a corpse! I give up! You want to chop my... I surrender! You wouldn't kill me, would you?
Give me everything you have, and I'll let you go.
All right, easy now. Just let me go, and I'll give you everything. Promise to free me.
Fuck
Now
you,
keep your
whoreson!
word. Fuck this! I'm not getting myself killed. Now you.
Run!
Jesus! Fucking slaughter!
Captain's mace, knight's shield. What kind of loot do you have? Oh! Oh, he's got a top tier. Ooh. That'll fetch some good money. I wrecked him. The stream is acting up? Oh no. Okay. Give me a second. Give me a second, okay? Let me see what's causing this. I don't know why I'm getting this issue today. Hmm. Dee 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 dee. Okay. It's still doing that. Okay, what if I back the what if I back the bitrate down? Yeah, guys, I don't know what's going on, man. Like today's stream, I had to restart the stream 3 times today. Yeah, man. Well, I'm doing a raw recording, so I thought it was just my internet. No, I'm getting skipped frames. It's pretty terrible. Okay, I backed it down from 6,000 to 5,000. megabits per second. Oh shit.
You're in for an ass kicking, you piece of shit! I'm into you!
I can't even hit him.
Jesus Christ, my head. I must have hit it on something. Damn.
Why am I trying to hit that guy?
I'm into you!
There we go. What? The NPC kept attacking him. Okay. I had to put him out of his misery.
Fuck. I'll never leave the house again. You'll see. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I'm sure you'd have done the same for me.
I would. Here. This is for you. It's not much, I know. But I wouldn't want you to leave empty-handed. And thank you again.
Okay. I gotta fix this for the stream. Okay, give me a second, okay? I'm gonna restart the stream again, okay? But I'm gonna back down the settings. Okay, give me a second. Let's see. Go here. Go output. Cancel. Turn off. Turn that off. Let's see. Okay. I went from the highest quality preset to a mid-range preset. I went from level 7 to level 4. Let's see how that goes. If you don't know what I'm talking about when it comes to OBS, then you don't need to know. Let's see. Halfway there already. No, I'm encoding the stream with my shitty GPU, my graphics card, my 2070. So I'm streaming with NVENC X264 or H264 for the stream because Twitch is that's the only way that Twitch can encode streams is H264 for now. But I'm recording using the H265 or aka the HEVC encoder on the graphics card.
Good boy.
So I'm not using the same encoder on my graphics card when I'm doing simultaneous recording.
You said you were going to tell me more about the Devil's former band.
Hooray! You looked like you were going to do it right away, but then disappeared off the face of the earth. Anyway, only a few fellas out of the whole glorious pack survived the shitstorm, and it's not certain they are still alive. As far as I know, Matthew, Bahuta, Raniak, Janosch, and Eder survived. I only know where to find Bahuta. And maybe Matthew. But who knows?
I already found Matthew. We can forget about him.
Why?
It seems he's taken a liking to robbing, and has his own band now. They tried to get me too.
Oh, I told you he was a fucker. Too bad. He could have come in handy. He was good at his trade.
Tell me about Bahuta first. Who is he anyway?
Well, Bahuta, he was always in trouble. Angry as a dog and covered in bruises. He and his brother could drink all the beer in the inn. Just the two of them. Then they would make a terrible ruckus.
It sounds like you three would get along well. But you said his brother was dead.
Yes, he died right before Bahuta's eyes. Not pretty. Bahuta has been
Okay.
acting weird ever since. He
The
dropped
stream is fine
everything
now?
overnight
Okay.
and turned to prayer. As if he was scared of being next in line.
Okay. You know what's funny? I'm gonna tab out of the game, so the game is gonna be muted for a bit. So you know what's funny, guys? Is I can tell my graphics card is degrading because I have not touched the entire time I've been playing Kingdom Come Deliverance 1 and 2. I've barely had any problems with streaming. Barely any. In fact, I'm not even pushing the limits to what I can actually do as a Twitch affiliate with my settings. I wasn't even using the highest settings. So the fact that I was using the second highest encoder preset to now using like right in the middle, and I had to back things down from 6,000 kilobits to 5,000 kilobits. Since it's going to be in HD on YouTube, you can just stream at 720p. We don't care. We just want to interact with you. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. But the thing is, this game is really, really optimized very well. Like, really surprisingly well. This is the best looking video game I've ever played that's this optimized for a PC game.
Where can I find Bahuta?
At the rectory in Grunt. He helps out with the church.
Did you ever see him again after they caught the devil?
Yeah. But there was no reasoning with him.
You think it'll be different now?
Look, I don't know. Maybe when he hears the devil's back, he will come to his senses. But I doubt it.
I'll go over there and try to talk him into it. There's no harm in trying.
But be careful. Bahuta was never far from giving someone a beating. Maybe he's still got that in him. It was Slavic who kept him from ending up on the gallows because of a fight. Oh, but he's already with the Lord.
What about the rest of the band? You mentioned more than one person.
Of course. That leaves Janosch, Eder and Raniak. I don't know where they are, but I can tell you about them.
Who is this Adder? What kind of nickname is that, anyway?
Oh, that's easy. He's called Eder because he can't keep his snake in his breeches. He's Polish. He does not speak our tongue, so only Janosch can speak to him, really. But otherwise, he's a fucking hilarious. And when shit gets tough, he can really handle it.
Do you know where he could be?
I have no idea. But if you find Janos, Ada will be nearby. The two of them are practically inseparable.
How am I supposed to communicate with Ada? I don't speak a word of Polish.
Yes, you do. We all say kurwa. You must use your hands and feet for the rest. I always manage, and so will you.
Tell me more about this Raniek.
Raniek has a great aim. Slightly better than me, even. Oh, and that bow of his, I tell ya, is a masterpiece. That is how you will know it is him.
How did he get that bow?
How do you think? He won it playing dice. But that was the first and last time he ever won anything. If anyone is really unlucky, it is him. But he would not stop if you were to cut off his hands.
Do you have any idea how
All
I
of
could
these
find
guys sound like they
Well, I
have
don't
good
know
gear that I
anything
could
about him.
steal.
Try asking around at inns where they play dice. It is possible he lost his hose in one of them.
Did you ever see him again after the devil was captured?
Oh, just once. He wanted me to lend him money. He did not have any to bet with. But I was skinned and looking for a way to get the devil out of jail. Either way, I told him to fuck off, and he listened to me.
Tell me about this Janos.
Janos? He's from Hungary. He speaks like a Tatar, but at least you can understand him a little, unlike Ada.
And how did he get here? Did he defect from Sigismund?
Not at all. He did something back home, had the gallows waiting for him, so he fled to Moravia. He was having the time of his life until recently. Wine, women, and song. But now he has problems because people take him for a human. But if you knew how he can cook, give him a dead rat and half a carrot, and he will cook you a 3-course dinner.
Damn.
How can I recognize this Janos?
Like I said, he looks a bit
The
like
stream
a
is doing
human.
good. Okay, thank you.
He speaks almost like we do, but in a queer way, where you talk to him. You will definitely notice it.
Oh no. That means... Oh.
I'm already liking this Janos. I think we'll get along
He's
well.
gonna be like Hans.
Janos. Why?
I like good food too. Life is always better with a full stomach.
You two will surely get along then. Janos has seen a lot of the world, tasted everything. If you let him, he will talk about it all day long.
Thanks. I'll go and look for them.
They may sound like a bunch of morons as I tell it, but they will be damn useful to us. Good luck!
I wonder if we could still recruit Matthew if we were to somehow defeat his entire band.
Oh well. Now just
Oh,
this.
Yan. Dude. I want to know what kind of sword he has. No, not that. Shut up. You get your mind out of the gutter, chat. What the hell is wrong with you? I'm talking about his actual sword, you dinguses. Stupid. Okay. Yeah, we already found Matthew's band. Shit. Where is he again? I think he... He's somewhere here in the forest. I don't remember where I ran into him. I just checked out your Twitch page. How come there's nobody chatting? My Twitch, okay, so a lot of my viewers are from like Southeast Asia because of my YouTube channel. So I get people from like the Philippines, Japan, you know, people that can speak English that live in Asia, right? And when I started streaming like 8, 9 years ago, very, very inconsistent until last year. I either stream like just after midnight and until the sun comes up, or I would stream at like 5 in the afternoon until midnight. So it's like in the evening to the end of the day, or right at the beginning of the day. Never midday like I am right now. Where you guys kick, you guys are mostly from the States, so.
Only God can save us from the foreign hordes. And give all your property to your local church. Quick, before Sigismund's soldiers seize it for torture.
Yeah. Time zones are a thing, yeah. Unfortunately. I need to wash my face.
Good boy.
Yeah. 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 I mean, that's good. I mean, that's why I like multi-streaming now. It's because, like, if I can get people in the same time zones or in the time zones closest to me, which is you guys on Kick, then that's awesome. And if I can catch my my longtime followers on Twitch in the early morning or in the late evening, should my streams go that long, then that's even a bigger bonus.
God be with you, my friend.
Good people, gather round. You won't believe this. A whole village burnt to the ground. Hell on earth. Just a few days walk from here.
You have a kind master, eh?
There's something I'd like to know.
Not now. We can talk at the tavern.
Oh, come on, dude. Can I steal food? Shit. Oh.
Here, Mutt.
Yeah, I got them yesterday. We only had like I did the prerequisite quest during like the third and fourth day I streamed this game. And then all of a sudden I just stopped right at the final part where we had to go to the wolf cave and find him. And I just continued on with the game. And then I was like, oh shit. I'm like wasting all this XP on my survivalist skills, and I'm leveling up my my what is that, my hound master or whatever skill, and I don't even have my dog. So it's like, oh, I might as well just get the dog. Dude, it turned out all I had to do was do one more quest. Because I already finished all the prerequisites. He's so useful too. Excuse me.
You silly doggy.
I can feel it in my bones.
Greetings. What do you need?
I'm looking for someone. His name's Mikush.
Mikush? Never heard of him.
I've been told he wears a...
Fancy hat?
Exactly.
I've seen him around here. But I don't see why I should talk to a stranger about another stranger.
The innkeeper told me that you definitely played with Mikush.
Aye. I do like a good game of dice. But I'm not telling you anything else about him.
Why's that?
Because I don't know you. Like me ma always said, never talk to strangers. Come on, let's roll some dice instead.
Don't talk to strangers, 'cause they're only there to do you harm.
That was good. It has to work out sometimes.
Don't ride in starlight,
Bad?
'cause they'll only bring you hell. Who knows that song?
No great loss. It was
Come on, I know I'm not the only 80s baby in here. Come on. Ronnie James Dio. Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about.
That's the way it's bloody well done.
Here's some groschen. Now talk.
Keep that up and you've got it.
I reckon I won't convince you to play with me, will I?
I said talk.
I've known Mikush since the first moment he showed up here to play. Unsurprisingly. The bloke looked like he couldn't count to 5. I thought I'd found an easy mark. But man, was I wrong. He's a great player. And that kind of praise means something coming from me. He knows when to bet everything on the final roll.
So he won a lot.
Aye, for a while. Until his luck ran out. Then he started borrowing. One time he got so desperate, and maybe had a few too many beers, he started going on about his buried fortune in Messalis, saying he'd surely pay back anyone who lent him money. Ha!
Did anyone lend him anything?
Aye, and Mikush won everything back.
And did he pay back the money he borrowed?
Of course, every last groschen. He was laughing the whole time, too.
What about that buried fortune of his? Did he ever mention it again?
The next day, he claimed he made it all up, saying he just had too much to drink. Only nobody believed him.
Whatever.
Did anyone seem particularly interested in his fortune? Someone who'd want it for himself and would go after Mikush because of it?
Everyone was interested
Have
in
no
it.
fear.
But Mikush never talked about it again. Besides, that village is burned to the ground and full of rabble. Messalis is an awful mess. That rhymes!
When did you last see Mikush?
A few days ago, he was playing against that hired hand, Drat. Drat lost and didn't have enough money. They left together, and Mikush hasn't shown up since. That's pretty suspicious now that I think about it. That Drat bloke's an odd duck.
What do you mean, odd?
I've heard he's been dealing with some bandits. You'd better have a word with him. But be careful.
Where can I find this drat?
Somewhere in the village. I reckon he'll be at the farm he works at. Well, technically, because he's a big fella and looks strong, they made him into something like the village catchpole. But to tell you the truth, he's less a catchpole and more just a regular farmhand pretending to be a catchpole.
Where can I find this drat?
I already told you. At the farm or somewhere in the village.
I'll go have a talk with Drat then. Thanks.
Don't mention it. And if you ever fancy a game, you know where to find me. Well, sir.
Hey, innkeeper, that beer?
Ooh, he's in this building. Oh, there he is.
You're Drat.
Aye, that's me.
Can I ask you something?
Ask away. But do it fast, I don't have all day.
Do you know a fella by the name of Mikush?
I don't know any Mikesh.
Nah, knock it off. I hear you left the tavern together. And no one has seen Mikush since.
Oh yeah, that fella. We were heading in the same direction, but then went separate ways. That's all I know.
You certainly know something about Mikush's disappearance, and you should talk.
Should I? Why's that?
You best realise to whom you're speaking, boy. If it were of no importance, a noble such as myself would waste no time with it. So speak.
I apologise, sir. It's not my fault. It was Hanka.
Who's Hanka?
An old acquaintance of mine. We've known each other for years. He was a hired hand in Messalus. Certainly know what happened there. The horror. Not long ago, he came to see me. Said he was the only survivor from the entire village, but I know that wasn't true.
Because you met Mikush.
I thought he'd be quite happy that someone else got away, but he was actually quite upset about it.
What do you mean, upset?
Well, you could see it on him, all nervous-like. Seemed to me like it was rubbing him up the wrong way. That Mikush, of all people, survived.
Interesting. Did he tell you anything else?
I didn't ask him any more questions.
And did you tell him about the buried fortune Mikush talked about in the tavern?
I don't know.
So, someone comes to see you, acts all odd, and you don't ask any questions? I don't believe you. You must have had a normal conversation, seeing as you're old friends. And he had to have told you something.
Well, I understood he quarrelled with Mikush and his family about some money, a family inheritance. Nothing unique there. It happens in every family, so I didn't pry any deeper. Then he said he'd like to talk to Mikush and whether I could set up a meeting.
Well, thanks to you, he knew Mikush frequents the tavern. So why didn't he go and find him? To talk with him?
I don't know.
That dude you're talking to looks like Will Sasso from Mad TV. I was thinking it, man. I was thinking it.
Was it because of his family issues?
I reckon so. Hanka looked thinner than usual, in a sorry state, if you ask me. Maybe he wanted help from them. That is,
He does look
if
like
they were kin.
Will Sasso
Or
when
to
he was
make
younger.
up after everything they'd gone through. I don't know.
Wait, so you're saying he and Mikush were kin?
Something like that.
Something like what?
I don't know. I didn't ask.
So what happened after that?
Hanka told me to take Mikush outside the village and then he'd meet him there. But he said Mikush couldn't know about him, and he left figuring out how to do that up to me. So I played dice with Mikush. He's damn good, so I had no problem losing a few games. In no time at all, I owed him quite a few groschen. I told him I could pay my debt immediately, but he'd have to come with me to my hiding place. He didn't blink an eye. He's damn trusting, given how things are today. I took him a little way outside the village, told him I was going to take a piss, and then took off. And that's all. I don't know anything else.
Where did you take him? I want the exact location.
Here, just outside the village, on the way towards Messalus.
And then what happened?
Then I went home. I told you, I don't know much.
Are you trying to lie again, Drat? If he wanted to settle a family dispute with Mikush, he wouldn't have lured him outside the village for a chat. Unless you want to piss me off, you'll tell me the truth. Now.
All right, fine. It was a bit further away from the village. Actually, it was quite far.
What did Hanka promise you for bringing Mikush to him?
Nothing. I did it out of friendship.
Are you trying to lie again?
All right.
This
He
fucking
said he'd
guy.
give me part of the buried inheritance.
Where were you supposed to take Mikush?
A crossroads by the forest, on the way to Missalus. Actually, almost right by Missalus. A little beyond the woodsman's camp. Just go straight. 2 roads intersect there. It's the only proper crossroads on the way.
I'm not wasting any more time with you. God only knows what Hank has done to Mikush, and you're responsible for it. Be ashamed.
I hope nothing happened to Mikush.
You better pray that to be the case.
I'm so sorry about it all.
Being sorry won't help. You're a snake in the grass. You deserve punishment.
Please, don't tell anyone. No one can find out.
All right. I won't tell anyone. You have committed a grave sin, but if you show remorse, God will forgive you.
Thank you. I'll never do anything like that again. I swear. I'll pray and go to church and...
Enough already. Farewell, Drat.
All right. Let's see, where are we off to today? All right. Yeah, my game takes a long time to load because it's on a SSD and not on a M.2 drive. Or at least that's what I think the reason is. The stream is starting to act up again.
Whoa!
Fuck, man. I really don't know what's causing this, guys. I'm so sorry. I really don't know what's going on. Let me see. Yeah, if I push it any lower, like, I'm gonna try this. If I push it on low preset, on P3 out of P7, I don't know if it's gonna fix it. Anything. Yeah, it didn't. It's still, wait. Yeah, it's still acting up. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that, guys. No idea why. I didn't change any quality. Okay, I'm gonna stop the stream again. I'm gonna put it on 720p, okay? I'll be right back. Okay, let me go in 720p. Oh, fuck, I can't do 720p because I'm recording. Oh, okay, hold on. I'm gonna do a quick pause on the record, okay?